Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our pre-match press conference ahead of tomorrow's game against East Bengal FC. With me is head coach Des Buckingham and Mandara Desai, who will be addressing your questions. Please introduce yourself before asking the question. The floor is open.
Coach, I'm Gopal from the Race Course. My question is, you have played against East Bengal at Durand Cup, and you have seen at this moment the East Bengal team. So, what is the difference that time and this time?
I think the same as everybody, very different team, same as us, a very different team to when we last played each other in the Durand Cup. There's a lot of time that's gone past, and that's just the more time you get to spend with players, the more time you can train, the more games that you get. You've seen, I think we've got better game by game, and I would say East Bengal have got better game by game. So there's a lot of differences from when we last played each other, and I'd like to think that both teams have gone on to get better and better as each round has gone on.
Coach, have you any injury concern in your team? Everyone is available at this time.
No, not really. We've got Roston Griffiths got a slight tweak, but otherwise we're just waiting to see whether or not that's going to be okay to start. But otherwise, no, we're fully fit and we've had a nice fresh break, and we've got a lot of rejuvenated players that are very much looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Coach, this is Shilajit from Sambhag. So my question is, you lost only 2 games this season. One, right?
East Bengal.
Durand Cup.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Durand final.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The Durand final is okay. That against Bangalore FC, which one a team is a team for a long 2-3 years. They're playing together. East Bengal was a new team, just assembled together in just 15 days, 20 days before your match. So it would be. What I was thinking about, like, they were not a team then, they are a team now. How difficult it will be now?
Every team that we've played so far has been challenging. You know, I think when you look at the league as it sits right now, there's no team that's pulling away from anybody, especially towards the top of the top 6. Certainly, there's very few points that separate those positions. So yes, as I said to my first question, I think East Bengal have got better, but I think so has everybody else, and I think that comes with, regardless of how much time you had before the start of the season, it's about the time you have during the season. And you know, Stephen Constantine's a very good head coach. He's had some wonderful experiences in India. He certainly knows how to get the best out of his players, and you know, he's done very well with the team so far. And we're expecting as a challenging as a test as any other team we've played so far this year. And we know we're going to have to be on top of our game to try and come here and play the football that we want, to try and come away with the result that we want.
Coach, you played against ATK Mumbai and East Bengal. You played both teams. Which one is the better? Is it ATK Mumbai or East Bengal?
We also played against SC Mohammedan as well. So we played all 3 of the Calcutta Giants. And I'll give you the same answer I give when I was asked that same question after we played all 3 of those. And what I will say is each of them have got their own strengths, but I think you're very lucky in this region to have 3 wonderful teams to come and support that play very good football.
Hello coach, I'm Shobhu Sathi from Extra Time Bangla. My question is, you have unbeaten in this ISL and last 4 games 17 goals. But coming to Kolkata is always a pressure for big teams, and obviously it would be a pressure for you. But how will you cope up with the pressure playing against East Bengal and the supporters of East Bengal?
Yeah, you might see it as pressure. It's certainly not something that I do, or I'm sure our group we've spoken about it do. It's one of excitement. We come here, we've had some good experiences. We spent 5 weeks here during the Durand Cup, and that was to try and prepare this team as well as it could to start the season. But those experiences will put us in good stead now, because we played in this stadium 3 or 4 times during that competition. So, you know, the players are used to the stadium, they're used to the crowd. We've had some wonderful experiences already this year when we've gone to away games and played, especially in Kerala, in front of, I think it was 40,000, 40,000, you know. So the crowds are there, and that's wonderful for the game, because it allows the players to showcase what they can do in front of so many people. And you know, you say pressure, I say that's excitement, and that's what we're all here for. Players want to play in front of people, and coaches want to coach in front of people. So it's something that we look forward to rather than worry about.
Coach, under your coaching, the Mumbai City is playing is outstanding, there's no doubt about it. But what is the strongest point or weakest point of the East Bengal side?
The strongest and the weakest. I don't think there aren't many weaknesses, and if there were, I'm not going to tell you what I think they are now, because I don't want them to sort them out by tomorrow. What I will say is, like you've mentioned, I think they come together very late, and when you look at the games that they've played so far, to get a team together, we had this experience last year. Well, I only come into this club with 3 weeks before the season started last year, so I know how challenging and how tough that can be. And I think what Stephen has done in that time that he's had so far here, I think the recruitment's been very good, but it's been the time that they've spent together. Yes, there are strengths and yes, there are weaknesses, as there are with us, and we'll do our best to try and exploit those weaknesses tomorrow, but they'll be trying to do exactly the same thing to us. So we'll focus on making sure what we do is as good as it can be, and then we'll try and do as well as we can, and we hope the result will follow.
Mandan, how to rate this Bengal team? Because it is not well at this league position. So do you think East Bengal is the weakest opponent or the strong contender?
No, I think whenever we face any kind of team, we always try to prepare it's a strong or a weak team. We don't think about all these things. I think we prepare for each game in a different way, and right now we just concentrate on tomorrow's game.
Is it from Brazil or Brazil copied from you?
It's my own style.
This is not the question. The question is, East Bengal had a good wing play, because they have Navra Singh and BBC on their wings, and Retensil on as a forward. Both are more than decent, I would say, and sometimes dangerous. So, what will be your thinking to stop them? What will be your strategy?
Yeah, it's always a good challenge for us. It's not only me but all the teammates, I think, to face good players. And as you said, yes, they are good players, and we are also ready to face such good players. And hopefully tomorrow we wish for a good result.
Any further questions?
No, thank you. Best of
So-
luck for the tomorrow's matches.
Thank you.
Question to sign off from Manda. Just coming back of a 15-day gap, how has that helped you as a player to recharge and come back for what will be now a tough second part of the season?
Yes, we started the season well, and it's really important for a team to start a season well, and we have been doing well till now. And yes, the break was also important for us, and just to go and see our families and spend time with them also, because we are also away from our families, and this was the most important break. I think it might be it will be for like 3-4 days, but still it's that short period of time is really important for all the players and all the staff also, to spend that important time with their family members, and get refresh and come back and start what we have left.
Coach, would you
Okay,
like
I
to
have a
add
question.
anything?
One more question. Both. We're seeing World Cup now. So the World Cup is going on. Anything you, as a coach, you as a player, want to use from this World Cup? Anything new?
There's always stuff from a coaching point of view you're looking to try and learn. I think you've got the world's best players and the world's best coaches on one stage, which only happens every 4 years. The one thing I look at is kind of where is the game now and where is it going, and you see the speed of the game, and I mean speed of thought, speed of decision, speed of the pass, different systems. It's not so much formations anymore, it's more around the framework and players rotating pretty loosely and freely in those environments, and there's things like that we can certainly learn from, and I think it's going to be very important going forwards. But I'm very much looking forward to Sunday's final. We've got a very excited Argentinian in Diaz, and not so excitable Moroccan in Jahul, unfortunately, from last night. But looking forward to the final. I think it'll be an excellent showpiece to finish off what's been a good tournament.
Yeah, I think when we watch games, especially in the World Cup games, so many big teams who perform at this level, we try to learn from the players how they play and the positions. But I think every team plays in a different way, and the style which suits us, I think we try to watch it.
No further questions? Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.